Why do you do that every time?
It's
the gimmick now, man.
You're just looking like you're losing your mind, bro.
It's the gimmick.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody, where I, Wildfang, am confused about the last couple of weeks of my life. And apparently, we have some things we have to talk about real quick, mainly in the wrestling side. I don't care about gaming right now because there is too many games that are front loaded at the beginning of the year.
All I ask is do not drop Elden Ring DLC in March, April, please.
Oh no, we're fucked at that point. Moving on. Welcome to the podcast where apparently Vince McMahon is a disgusting fuck.
Yeah, he likes to poop on people.
Yes. That's speaking of. Let's talk about Mister Vince McMahon at this point, who has officially now stepped down from TKO Holdings, who's now facing a whole ass lawsuit, and there's receipts on this lawsuit. And now I'm confused on how it took so long for this to get out.
Money talks, and I guess he stopped paying,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe something happened. Who knows, man? Fear, a lot of different things when it comes to Vince McMahon.
Apparently, one of the things I said, I saw is that he stopped paying the hush money. He only paid $1 million out of like the $15 million hush money.
Yeah, that's what I heard. When it comes in regards to the Janelle Grant, I believe that's her name. I ain't gonna lie, man. This Vince McMahon shit is actually quite depressing. It's actually kind of sad. It's an embarrassment.
Wait, why you say that? Why you say that?
It's just an embarrassment. Like to think. I mean, we know that. You know, we've heard many of stories of Vince McMahon knowing that he's a monster and you know this and that, but to read all the details there, it's like Jesus fucking Christ. How many? You know, Tori Wilson said something about being mortified about doing bikini matches.
She did. She said something about that,
and it's just like, you know, how much is going to? Cause this is not going to go away. Like.
Yeah,
no matter what happens to Vince, whether he stays out of jail or whether he goes to jail, if this even goes to criminal or whatever happens,
he needs to go to jail.
This stuff that's going to come out,
he's not.
The stuff that's going to come out is just going to make it worse. He's going to basically be Chris Benoit without being Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, he's already gotten deleted from a bunch of stuff. Speaking of getting deleted, so is Brock Lesnar.
He's not going to jail though.
Brock is finished.
The same reason how P. Diddy's not going to jail.
Well,
because of money, right?
Because of money and power.
Well, I don't think this is in the criminal case yet. I think it's just the civil for now. But who knows? There's been more women that wants to come up and talk. John Laurinaitis seems like he's going to throw Vince McMahon underneath the bus. He calls himself a victim.
Yeah, he also said he was a victim to his crimes.
Which is funny.
Which validates what everything to be true.
Yeah, I don't you know.
And he not throwing my man. He is driving the bus.
Yeah, and he backed it up over him. And the part that I find fucked up is it's just, oh, my sister's in the chat. Hey, sister. But yeah, Vince McMahon he's fucked. We should not see Vince coming back going, I'm back, I've returned. They're not forever. No.
All this could be proven false and lie, and he'd still be finished.
But I honestly doubt it'll be proven false.
I'm just saying, even if it was, like, even if all this was lies or over pushed or over exaggerated, he's finished. He's a PR nightmare right now. No one wants to work with WWE with Vince in charge, and he's done. So this is it.
Oh yeah.
This don't make any sense. Like, I'm just confused. I'm sorry, just to go back to the poop part. But wasn't it like known that Vince McMahon is like a germaphobe? That like you can't sneeze, cough around him. You can barely even breathe. But
he was a germaphobe. He couldn't control. He didn't like. control.
He didn't like other, so he was clearly, so he's not it's fine for him to poop on other people. He just didn't want people pooping on him.
No. The sneezing thing is because you can't control his sneeze. He's a control freak. Like, you know how when you sneeze, you just sneeze. You know, you don't have, you can't really control it. You can maybe postpone a sneeze by wiggling your nose or doing stuff, you know, but eventually you're going to just sneeze.
Yeah.
And he's such a he's like, apparently this is from what we heard, he doesn't like it because you can't control it. He's a control freak.
Okay, because I was gonna say, how you germaphobe and you over here defecating on people? Like, excuse me.
That whole defecating part was just like.
And then said she said he made her went to go take a shower, didn't let her take a shower, and they came back for round 2 while she still had poop on her.
I just don't understand that shit.
And bold.
I'm gonna say this. It's sad because I'm sure we've all seen her picture. She's a beautiful woman, and it's just like, why would you even think to do that?
No, like
of all things, of all the things you could do, shit on someone's head.
Yeah, Vince is not a bright boy.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it was. As far as the woman, it's just sad, you know, that this happened, and it apparently happened to more than one.
Yeah, once again,
I hope no one else got shit on themselves, but that's just ridiculous. I mean, the text messages, it's just.
Oh yeah. There's enough proof to put his man down for life.
I mean, he's finished.
Yeah.
Whether he goes to jail or not, he's finished.
Yeah, he's finished. He's not coming back to the wrestling company.
No,
he can't.
Or any company. He's finished.
Yeah, I wouldn't even hire him even if they was like, hey, Vince McMahon has a finger on the pulse for the wrestling business. I'd be like, no, he doesn't. He has his shit in the back of people's necks. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, regardless of that, he's a PR nightmare.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't even let him anywhere near my business if I was a wrestling business. Can you imagine if AEW right now just said, we hired Vince McMahon? I'd be like, you guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever heard in my life.
They will lose quite a bit of sponsors, whatever sponsors they have, but they will lose a lot. Because again, no matter what happens, he is still a PR nightmare. So,
and I can't believe I thought Vince would have been smarter than that. You know what I mean?
Money to some is the root of all evil, and when you get away, and Vince McMahon has gotten away with shit for decades,
literally.
So when you feel that powerful, it's not surprising that you just start doing offlandish shit. Because money talks. You know, for a lot of people, money is you give someone a good $5 million, they'll shut the fuck up. $5 million is life-changing money for some. For most, if not for all people.
It really is.
And sometimes, you know, you get afraid because you need a job or whatever the case may be.
But would you be quiet for $5 million?
Huh?
I said, would you be quiet for $5 million?
Man, that's a hard question to answer, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
$5 million is life-changing money. If you have a family to feed and all this other shit, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
And it may not be just the $5 million. It could be a job that's at stake here. You don't want to lose. You know, it's a lot of different variables that could be. You know, you don't want to lose your job. You know, or if you leave it, but he wants NDAs, give you $5 million or wherever the millions is. I mean, that is, you know, it is very hard to turn that down, especially when you have a family.
Yeah,
because your kids are taken care of. You have nothing to worry about as far as financials pretty much ever again, as long as you get your money. You're set, unless you just blow your money stupidly. But if, you know, $5 million, you're pretty much set. Your kids are set. Maybe not for life, depending on how you manage it. But
that's if he pays the full $5 million, which he did not.
Yeah, this time around, yeah. But I'm just saying, you know, that's a lot of money. You know, it's. I think anyone who says they wouldn't talk, I'm not gonna say they're lying, but they don't understand. it's almost like you don't really understand how much money that is until it's offered to you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's given to you like that.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Sure, you may be depressed about it. It may hurt your morals, but
you can afford therapy now.
I mean, yeah, but you can afford anything. You can afford doctor bills. You can afford your child's tuition if you have kids. You can afford if you're taking care of your. I mean, there is so much that money can do that sometimes you probably ask yourself, me not opening my mouth about this particular thing can set me up for life.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have to do it anymore. Now, as long as you can try to move on from that and try to live as best you can.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. So.
Yeah. I'm not even going to front. It's a thing where it's just like, yeah, like you said, I honestly would sit here. Like, if it's just like, oh, well, I need you to be quiet about this. Well, you're going to have to pay me. And then they just walk in with suitcase. Here's $5 million. Hush. And it's just right there. And it's just like,
it's tough.
You literally, if anybody says, oh, no, I would not, I'm not thinking about it, I wouldn't take it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you would still think about it. There'll still be a little thing in your mind like, okay, yeah, like you said, I can afford therapy and stuff now because clearly I'm going to have some PTSD. I'm going to need doctor visits and stuff like that because, yeah, I'm going to need something to help me go to sleep because now I can't sleep at night or whatever. But then you do think about on the other side of the coin, it's like, well, if I don't say anything, this is clearly going to keep happening. Other people are going to be affected by this. So it's a thing, but I get both sides. If somebody was to say no, I would understand them, and if I would also understand if somebody say yeah, I'll just take the money.
But think about this, Vince McMahon is so powerful, you risk losing that case.
That is
you
true.
Don't have the money. You lose the case because he has money. You lose the case because he has money, and then you got jack shit. Yeah, you stuck up for yourself, and that's very admirable. It's very hard. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say about probably 90% of people just take the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Now, would you also think about it too in today's age? So, like, if you look at for example, in a situation like the Cat Williams situation, even if everything Cat was saying with stuff like that was false, but people sit here because of the internet will sit here and fact check, and people's reputation and stuff will get ruined.
Yeah.
So he didn't get nothing out of that. He just cleared his name. And then people literally, Steve Harvey, Cedric, now everybody's just looking at them now sideways and stuff. Kevin Hart, people, I've been looking at him sideways, but it's like, you get nothing out of that. So the same with the Vince McMahon situation. Even if I don't get jack shit, business, your reputation, everything, it's done. You're done. And has to, but they, with certain high profile cases like the Cassie and P. Diddy case, there is no way in hell I, as a lawyer, would take anything. If you present to me, hey, we got a case. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's against Sean Combs. Fuck no, I'm not taking that. Unless you got some hard ass evidence, like some video footage of this man standing in the corner, having this train getting ran all over you and stuff. That's the only way I would take that case. They took the case, which means that evidence was hard, actual proof evidence. To even take a high-profile case like Vince McMahon, you gotta come up, baby. You gotta come up with like some hard evidence, like a voice recording. I am Vince McMahon, and I have done something.
It's a lot. It would take a lot,
Yeah.
But even if you had all the proof in the world,
yeah. Look at R. Kelly.
Most people would probably still take the money.
Yeah. Look at R. Kelly. He got caught pissing on a girl, and then he what? It took how many years for him to finally go to jail?
Yeah, Vince McMahon.
Nobody said nothing.
Exactly.
It's tough. It really is. As when you have people as powerful as Vince McMahon, you can have all the proof in the world, but where does this proof get you? Does it, Vince, look at all the stuff Vince McMahon has done.
A lot.
Bribing Jimmy Snuka's murder case.
Oh my God, he did do that.
All the shit that he's done. It's.
And people still bow down to him.
Yeah, if you know this stuff and then things happen, he gives you an NDA and he says, "Here, take these millions." I mean, and then you can do what most people do: take the money and wait for a few years, and then come out of nowhere and wait
Still
till
say
he hits
something.
and wait till he hits a low point. Because once he hits a low point, then you'll feel like it's safe to come out because someone else, now you're adding on to a story that makes
Yeah.
him look even worse than if you had did it 15 years ago. But
Well, I
I'm telling
think
you,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I really think about 90% easily. They'll think about it. They may feel bad about it. They'll take the money at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
again, I would feel bad about it. I would sit here and be crying, but I will be crying in my brand new fucking Lexus or something, driving my ass to to therapy that I sit here and paid outright and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be like, oh, it's like the little memes or the gifts and stuff that you see people like, would you rather be a billionaire but you depressed, or would you rather be the happiest person in the world and you poor? And everybody is just sitting on yachts and stuff like that, crying. Like, I'd rather be depressed. Like, I'm already depressed now and I'm poor. So,
Yeah.
yeah, might as
I
well be
mean,
depressed and be a billionaire. So,
yeah. Money is it's so valuable in life that it's any massive amount, almost any massive amount, I should say, most people will take because it's life changing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Even $1 million to some it's depending on how you live and handle it, it's life changing.
people
You know,
go crazy for their tax refund. That's why everybody like, oh my goodness, you get $1,000. You get an extra $100 on your paycheck. You like, bro, what am I about to do? I'm about to get me about to go sit down, go to Ray Lobster or something like that. Yeah, people go crazy for their tax refunds. Well, at least those that have kids, because everybody else they ain't got no kids, just be getting screwed. But
pretty
yeah,
much. It's just but hopefully she's doing better. Hopefully, any other person that comes out will be able to get their justice due, whether it's money, whether it's him being imprisoned or wherever they do. Hopefully, it's all taken care of and everyone is accommodated appropriately, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Because I don't want any more of this nonsense to happen. Because again, it's just like, yo, it's a lot of this shit. It just first of all, you couldn't tell me shit about Vince being innocent. I'm gonna look at you like you're weird. Like, obviously he did that shit. Two, there's too much proof, and John Nolitis also just threw him under the bus, making it
Of
true.
course, he's going to try to save whatever name value he has left. He's going to try to save it.
that is funny. Literally is trying to throw him under the bus.
Listen, man.
He
I'm
threw
sure
him
John
under the
Laurinaitis is
fucking bus.
already in hot water.
Oh yeah,
So
no, he's fucked.
Did they I know we were saying that we were speculating who it was that they mentioned, like, former UFC fight champion or whatever, and they was waiting to sign the deal that was in the thing. I think it was like page 16, whatever. Did they still nothing out that, or we just still speculating it's Brock Lesnar?
It's
Well,
clearly
he's the
Brock
only
Lesnar.
one who's a champion.
I just didn't know if there was actually a hard thing, because I was just like, as soon as I read, I was like, Brock?
They never named Brock Lesnar. It was never named, but she said a former UFC heavyweight champion, former UFC and WWE champion. The only one who's been a champion in the UFC that's been in that company, at least recent in this current timeline, is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Now, you could maybe, I don't think this would happen back then. You got Cain Velasquez, but I doubt it was him. So, the only one that would be fit the bill is Brock, because Matt Riddle wasn't a champion in UFC.
He was not, no.
So, and Matt Riddle has his own problems, so I'm sure he wouldn't have done that. But
Yeah.
so, and WWE's doing the right thing by taking Brock off television. Good. Off television, off the video game.
Off the other video game too. Yeah.
The newest one, 24 or whatever the fuck. I don't know if he got patched out of 23. I doubt it.
He did not get patched out of 23, but he did get patched out of that little mobile game that they have.
Yeah, the super cards, and he's not in WWE 24. Nor should he be.
He is not in 24 now.
So
he's quite rightly screwed out of anything. So
yeah,
like he should not even remotely, even be near any of that situation, especially considering what they said, like a former UFC champion, and it's like there's only one that fits that bill. It's literally just Brock Lesnar. You can't even say, let me think for a second. Like, no, it's Brock Lesnar. It's 2 seconds of a thought. It's not even Bobby Lashley. It's Brock Lesnar. Can't be Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez was only in there for 2 seconds. And if it was Cain Velasquez, I'd be like, huh? Man was only in the fucking joint for 2 seconds, 0.5 seconds, and then immediately commits an atrocity. Get out of here, bro. Was Cain Velasquez a champion? Yeah, he was. Never mind.
In UFC.
Yeah.
Not in WWE, I don't think, but
no, he wasn't a champion in WWE. He didn't even win his first and only match.
no, didn't he tap out?
Yes.
Garbage ass match.
Match is a waste of everyone in his time and their grandmother's time.
Yeah, it was. Good old Saudi.
Saudi, for him to lose in 0.5 seconds to Brock Lesnar to get his win back, that everybody was just like, what was the point of this? You did this. But then again, that's Vince's retardation at work, you know. And at this point,
man, he went for box office.
Sure. It's just proof that Vince is an idiot.
Vince is a lot of things. An idiot. In some cases, yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing the holidays passed, because that would have been awkward ass Christmas.
It's gonna be an awkward Christmas. I mean, it's gonna be awkward regardless.
Yeah, it's awkward now, and considering that
at least
what happened
some
with
time
Linda,
has passed to the next. Like, oh shit. So, I think I'm just gonna skip. If I was home, like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay home with the kids. You know, be all right.
Can we go to Grandpa Vic's man house? I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. No. yeah. Why don't y'all play with y'all new toys y'all got here in the house?
No, we're not going anywhere near Grandpa. He's going to prison for life.
I literally would have just started sending him just like for gifts and stuff. I would just start sending him like fucking poop emojis.
Hey, Dad, here's a poop emoji.
Yeah, I
Sick
literally would
fuck.
just give him some poop emojis.
Here's a poop emoji. You sick bastard. But yeah, as you can see, Vince is now fucked. If he comes anywhere near the wrestling business, he's fucked. He's gonna get booed out the frame. Yeah, he's officially screwed.
You know what? I honestly still think that there's fucking idiots that still be bowing. If Vince was to come out right now, I'm pretty sure there'll still be idiots that will be bowing because people are fucking stupid.
Of course they will. As soon as you hear no chance, you'll hear these jackasses.
Yep.
Bow down to E.
Why would they do that? That's my problem.
Because people.
Are people really that annoying?
I mean, there are people still defending this man. Oh, it's just allegations. It's not proven innocent or proven guilty.
Even though there's proof of him being guilty. Am I tripping?
I mean, this is not the first time though. Allegations came out when it started 2 years ago, and he came out on fucking SmackDown, bowing down. Go
Dead
ahead.
now forever. You didn't say anything, old man.
Man, people still bowing down. Like, fuck out of here.
No, he didn't say shit, and all I know is people were just fucking looking stupid. And I was like, there's no possible way, bro.
Oh, it's a possible way.
I still think that Gus, I'm so sorry.
What's happened?
The boy was still stuck.
That's hilarious.
Well, that's Vince McMahon, everyone. Good riddance.
An actual criminal that literally now is fucked and literally can't come back to wrestling. Thankfully, he's now fully retired. He's fully gone, and now we don't have to worry about him for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Doubt it.
The only thing is, it's bad. You know what makes this one worse than the other one? This time, the mainstream media is talking about it.
Of course.
So now he's legitimately like doomed.
WWE's in the mainstream.
Yeah. So this one, when like people are talking about it, like like the fucking news and shit is talking about his shit, he's fucked. It's exactly what I saw the very second. I was just like, oh shit, Vince. Like people like the Young Turks, people are talking about it. What the fuck? Seriously? Spirit, really? I can see it. I see that you did this. Why did you do that? What are you doing?
What's next?
Let's move on to did everyone enjoy the Royal Rumble?
I was forced to watch it, kind of.
The Royal Rumble was a waste of my fucking time.
Yes, and you decided to waste mine.
Yes. We wasted it as a couple. Yes.
This product is becoming a waste of my damn time.
Oh.
You think I stopped watching?
First of all, just because The Rock is now in TK Holdings, I feel like he's gonna start making some creative decisions that are gonna fuck wrestling over. But that's
why did you just do that? That was a bombastic side eye. I saw it.
That's what he is. He's in TK Holdings.
As soon as you said The Rock, he looked over like,
yeah,
that motherfucker.
Yes. But first, before we get that, the Royal Rumble was okay. It's just, the most predictable Royal Rumble of all time to me. Cody Rhodes won like predicted.
The
Seth
only
Rollins wasn't on the card for some reason.
The only thing I didn't predict, I just didn't predict Naomi coming back.
Rollins is
that
hurt.
was fun. Oh, really? I knew
He has
that.
a torn MCL.
Oh yeah.
And the same thing he had before he fought Triple H at what was that, 2017?
Yeah.
So he should be able to, be back by Mania at least.
Yeah.
Key word, at least.
But yeah. Fucking.
Let's cut the shit. Should we just get to the grand? Should we just get to the fucking point?
That's what I mean. It was just pauses.
The Vince McMahon thing was fine. Fuck the Royal Rumble. Listen, Bailey, love you. Congratulations, you're a babyface again. It's only been 10 years. Dwayne.
Not even The Rock, his government name.
Dwayne. Bruh.
He had a rant prepared for this podcast. I'm gonna.
So
it's for my birthday. Hey, hold up.
We're gonna backtrack.
Get out of here. Continue.
We're gonna backtrack.
Sisters are in the chat, by the way.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. How long has Roman Reigns been champion?
3 years and some change.
Okay. So, and I'm really going to documentate this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was champion for 3 years. His run at his best was probably during the Edge and Daniel Bryan shit.
Yeah.
I'm not including Sami Zayn because that was pretty much Sami Zayn and Jey Uso with Roman as the special little NPC over there. Great. People wonder why I don't watch Roman's matches. Oh, what if you missed a moment? He gets pinned. Correct me if I'm wrong. This man's already been pinned in this 3-year span by Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Nothing special anymore. Finished. Let me get this straight. Okay? We get Cody Rhodes. He beats Rollins. Not once, not twice, 3 times. He gets hurt. He wins the first Rumble, his first Rumble. He faces Roman. He gets screwed. And basically what we got this year from Cody Rhodes is what we were going to get last year from Cody Rhodes if he did not get hurt.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar feud with no explanation. The 9-month shit with Judgment Day. Shinsuke Nakamura. Dominic, whatever. Great. Now, this was all meant as the road back to Roman. So we can actually have a fucking champion on these shows.
Yeah.
You know, a fresh blood, fresh matches, a little bit on SmackDown.
Yeah.
A full calendar year almost. And you mean to tell me, and I'm not even invested in this shit. I'm not. I haven't watched a Roman Reigns match since WrestleMania.
Oof.
But you mean to tell me we sat for 2 fucking years and no, it has nothing to do with CM Punk's injury. That's a Rollins problem, not a Cody problem.
Yeah.
Get the Rollins in a minute because this company just fucking buried the shot of him too. We wait 2 years only for this man to say, you know what? That's the title I want. But Dwayne, you take it, man. I'll get it another time, man. I bust my ass. You take it, man. All in all, I'm going to go challenge Seth Rollins for the now buried championship, courtesies of Roman Reigns. Great promo, by the way. Loved it. But that title is dead. In fact, Rollins also finished.
Why you say that?
That promo, all this shit. See, the thing is, with this is not the fact that it wasn't like, okay. Rollins has been talking about Roman Reigns for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been about his absence. You know, that's normal shit. That's normal shit. No one gives a shit, right? He's not here, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Great. But this man, Roman Reigns, in 3 minutes, eviscerated the championship, the World Heavyweight Championship.
He did.
He
That was pointless.
eviscerated Seth Rollins.
That was pointless.
And do you know why? Because everything he said was fucking true. Second rate title, losers bracket title, second place. I mean, Seth Rollins has no comeback for any of that. None.
Well, he has none.
It's over.
He's like, I still make more than you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, Roman.
Even that's normal heel shit. That's fine.
So I'm like, sweet Roman, oh my God,
that's normal heel shit.
You can't be talking about nobody right now, buddy, because you're not.
You buried Rollins by basically calling him. Well, the thing is, we as fan base knew that this championship was second best. We as a fan base, we knew that already.
Yeah.
But their job as professional directors, trained actors, is to not portray that on television. It is Seth's job to make that title seem like it's the most important fucking thing in the world. Easily. Mm-hmm. And he's done that. He has done that. He has tried his best. Whatever. But when Roman Reigns sits here and basically takes all that you did and say, you know what, man, and basically tell you what we've been saying for months, that this is a second rate, second place title, it basically buries Rollins to oblivion, and it buries the world championship to irrelevance. So why the fuck would Cody even go for that belt now? And number two, you mean to tell me Seth Rollins has to go into WrestleMania and go 0 for 4? For what? For what? Oh, and then you have the people. Damian Priest can cash in. I'm sorry. Did we not just have a feud of them for 9 months or so? Judgment Day versus Cody. Judgment Day versus Kevin. Judgment Day versus Sammy. They just did fucking War Games. You think I want to see that shit again?
No. Nobody wants to see that again for the 30th time. That's honestly why I genuinely hope and pray it's not going to be Seth versus Drew McIntyre. I really don't want that match. But
here's the thing. It's no different than Seth versus Cody. Because here's the thing. If Cody wins, what difference does it make on Raw? Nothing. Who's Cody going to face that Seth hasn't already faced? Except for Gunther. He's a babyface, Cody Rhodes. So what? He's going to face a Drew McIntyre? Sure. We haven't seen that match yet. Great. One match.
Gunther would probably be the only match I would actually have.
It's like, why? And why The Rock? Why now? This Rock shit should have happened 2 years ago. If you think I give a flying fuck about Dwayne wrestling Roman Reigns in a nothing match because the title's on the line. Do you think Roman Reigns is losing that belt? Come on, people.
No.
Now, and by the way, folks, we are in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The last time they were both in Philadelphia, they got booed out the arena in 2015's Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Swear to Christ, I need to hear and see that happen. Well, I'll watch the match. Absolutely not. I'll hit her booze on Twitter, I'm sure. You couldn't pay me to watch that fucking match. Dwayne Johnson at 51 years old facing Roman Reigns. Fuck out of here.
That's going to be the match of the year, don't you know?
Who gives a shit? It could be the match of the fucking decade.
I mean, it's not, but
pisses me off. How the fuck you get all this time for those who are invested, only to say, "Oh well, Cody, man, you can go for Rollins." For what?
Yeah.
And then you gonna tell Rollins and Rollins, by the way, gets the worst. He tries to defend this championship, basically, trying to make it the championship. He fucks up his knee. He has a little back problem. Blah blah blah. Put the whatever. Puts Monday Night Raw on his back. Does a fantastic job. Only for this man to have to go in WrestleMania and lay down for Cody Rhodes for a fourth time. If I'm booking this, Seth Rollins wins. Fuck it.
Yeah, because
in fact, the story now should be Cody can't win the big one.
Yeah,
that's probably what they honestly just end up changing it to.
Oh well, there's rumors that, by the way, these are rumors. Cody will win the World Championship and go on to SummerSlam for a title against Roman Reigns. I swear, no.
Yeah, as I said, I was having an argument earlier. I was like, they don't need to reunify the titles for the second fucking time.
The title,
they need to leave that shit alone.
Championship at this point, I hate to say it. It's sad because the best looking one of the belts is the worthless one, unfortunately. That World Heavyweight Championship at this point is dead. Thanks to Roman Reigns in one fucking 3-second promo.
Yeah, he buried the
fucking... You cannot. This WrestleMania at the top of the card, meaning the main events, is fucking dog shit. Cody Seth, the match can be fantastic, but we've seen it 3 fucking times. Not only did we see it 3 times, we saw it 3 times back to back to back. And then to tell Seth Rollins that he has to lay down for a 4th fucking time. What are we doing here? And Roman, what happens when Roman beats The Rock? We're gonna go what? To SummerSlam to beat an imaginary record. By the way, Hulk Hogan has no record.
Yeah, I thought it was deleted.
There's no record. Oh. Bruno has the record. Roman will be number 3 at best. Unless
and the only way to get him to beat Bruno Sammartino's record, Roman would have to have the belt for another 2-3 years.
28.
Yeah.
If you think he needs to hold that belt to 2028, go seek mental help. You may be as mentally senile as Vince McMahon. Okay?
Nah, I don't think anybody's that mentally senile.
If you want that man to hold that belt to 2028, you can go fuck off.
Yeah, because again, Roman's reign is no pun intended, boring as fuck now.
It's been over for years. It's been over for at least a year. This shit died them. This shit long since died, honestly. The Sami Zayn thing was the only thing keeping it afloat. It's like Jack and Titanic. The only thing keeping them afloat. That fucking Sami Zayn shit.
My sisters and my wife are losing their minds in this.
I legit may not even watch WrestleMania. What am I watching?
You're watching for the pomp and pageantry?
No, legit. No. The only thing I'll be watching for is the women's matches of Io Sky and Bayley, and hopefully Tiffy time versus Bianca Belair. That's it.
First of all, Jade Cargill.
Tiffany Stratton. They're not gonna do Jade versus Bianca.
No, too soon. No.
It's not the first time that they rushed somebody too soon and stuff
Jay
like
versus
that.
Nia Jax. There you go.
Oh
You can have
God!
Jay. Listen, it's the best spot for Jay right now. She's not ready for that match with that belongs to Tiffany Stratton.
Well, Jay about to be injured.
Like that Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton goes over. Simple. Bailey, Io, great. Rhea, Becky, I could give two shits less, but the match should be great. Rhea should go over. Easy.
Really?
Because
Yes.
they can't find nobody else for Rhea?
The what?
Becky Lynch for Rhea, yeah.
Nobody else for Rhea? Didn't we already see that? Like, what, how many times now?
We haven't seen Becky and Rhea.
I thought, I'm thinking of someone else in Rhea. I was thinking of, what's her name? Charlotte.
Yeah, we haven't seen Becky Rhea.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, and Rhea should win that match easily. No debate. Tiffany Stratton should be Bianca Belair. Rhea Ripley should be Becky Lynch. I would say Io should win, but Bailey hasn't had no type of like anything, so Bailey should win that match. And then the fourth match can be Jay versus Nia Jax, and Jay goes over. Simple.
They put that in the pre-show.
Whatever Gunther is doing, which should be wrestling Seth Rollins. I'm watching it. Maybe it'll be against Braun Breaker. I'm not hyped for a Braun Breaker babyface run, but it should still be Gunther and Rollins with Gunther going over. But what the hell do I know?
We both know. We both know that's not going to happen.
What do we know?
I don't know what to do with Drew. I don't want to. If it's Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, no interest.
Pre-show.
Who else? Kevin Owens? No, Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Whatever. I mean, outside the women's matches are literally the best matches on the card right now, minus anything that Gunther does. The fuck does that? So literally, I am right now only at 4 matches, 2 per night, and I can cut the show off. As much as I like Rollins, I'm probably not watching Rollins versus Cody. What the fuck would I? Who cares?
No one cares at that point.
Watch Rollins. No Cody Rhodes. 1 Crossroads. 2 Crossroads. 3 Cody wins the world championship. Garbage. Yeah, and meanwhile, I'll see Seth laying in the fucking ring like this for a 0-4. The fans will clap. Thank you, Rollins, and all this other shit. No interest. And then Cody Rhodes is going to be walking around with the Worthless Championship. Not even calling it by his actual name. The Worthless Championship. This shit sucks. The Rock, get him out. Don't want to see him.
Yeah, he's done ruining. He not getting no scripts probably at the moment for Hollywood. So he's just like, well, where else can I go? I can just go back to WWE.
WrestleMania. What is this shit? Like this man. What's the rumor? Save WrestleMania. Save it from what? Before Punk was there, the plan was Seth and Gunther and Cody Roman. Who gives a shit if you're here? Woo, The Rock. If you smell. Woo. What the fuck am I watching here? I should have been this match 2 years
watching
ago.
the Gus. You watching The Rock get gassed in about 5 seconds into this match.
And that's the thing.
He's going to tear something. He's literally going to tear something.
Yeah, he is.
You're there to lose. There's no intrigue in that match. There's none. This isn't like Hogan Rock. There was some minor intrigue. There's no intrigue here. Roman's not losing to Dwayne. And I swear to God, if he does lose to Dwayne, what the fuck are we doing? Could you imagine? Imagine The Rock beats Roman Reigns.
And then if it's for the title, as I was saying, like if it's for the title, you're literally just bouncing the title from a part-timer to a super part-timer. So it's just going to look bad.
And then you have the wild card, Damian Priest. Listen, man. I don't know what you do with Damian Priest. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit.
No one does. It's actually annoying at this point.
Because the Judgment Day has feud with everyone on that roster. He needs to go to SmackDown. But guess what? He's not going to cash in on Roman, is he? We wouldn't end Roman Reigns on a cash-in, would we? All this time for a cash-in?
I would rather a cash in than The Rock win that belt.
I mean, The Rock should. If The Rock even, if The Rock.
If they just go, hey, this is just for specifically.
No, I think it would. No, I can't even get the words out because at the shitstorm that he would probably already get. And like I said, I don't know if y'all saw in the chat what I put. They had turned the comments off one of their damn posts because
Yeah,
all you
they
saw
should
was
probably
just
turn the comments off of YouTube.
No
Did you
one
see the
wants this
dislike
match.
bar when The Rock
every
came out?
every rock joint when it was like the poster for WrestleMania. And I only saw a few comments, and then they all tried to comment, and then I came back to it, and they turned that shit off immediately. Yeah, everybody's pissed. If he wins that, I would not be surprised if they do not try to blow up that damn building.
No one wants the match. Like, people like Sean Ross Sapp, they put polls on Twitter instead, and he has 100,000 votes, and the majority of the votes is for Cody and Roman. Nobody wants this match. The YouTube videos, it's like 300 or 400,000 dislikes. No one wants this shit but the fucking belittling casual who think, oh man, it's star power because The Rock. Who gives a shit? The Rock's not there. One match? For why? For another year of this Roman Reigns garbage? When Roman loses the championship, he goes away. He's a babyface again. Simple. He comes back for moments. He beats The Rock. What does he do now with the championship? Why the fuck are people like Randy Orton wrestling for? What the fuck are they wrestling for? What the fuck is LA Knight wrestling for? AJ Styles, what are they just wrestling for chips?
No, man, they wrestling
Kayfabe
so they can get in the catering.
Like kayfabe wise, if you were on SmackDown, if Roman's not there, why am I even flying to work? I'm asking Nick Aldis, hey man, can I take the night off? Man, Roman's not there, so there's no point in me risking my body for nothing, right? When Roman come back in 2 months, call me in 2 months. The fuck are we doing here? They said fuck Cody. The company just buried Rollins. I mean, Rollins, after that shit, he is forever the number 2. No matter what he does, he is forever buried and the immediate number 2. Nothing he can do now. Good job, WWE.
Damn,
finished.
Son.
I don't know why. I feel as though they may just give his wife. I feel like they just may give Becky a bone just because they're fucking him over. Because they've been known to do that. Well, shit. Here's a sorry. Well, we made your wife champion. I don't know. I literally get that feeling.
They better not screw Rhea Ripley that way.
They would rather have screw Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. I feel as though they would sit here and rather fucking screw her than to also have Becky and Seth pissed. They'll probably give one of them the bone. They're like, all right, we gotta at least make it up to one of y'all.
I don't think Becky would be pissed about losing. I think Seth, if I'm Seth Rollins, and this is just being me on it, like if I am Kobe Lopez, okay, I'm listening to Roman Reigns promo, and I'm immediately pissed. Immediately. Because there's no recovery from that. This wasn't like I'm a prick heel promo. What did CM Punk say? Tell me when I'm telling lies? Roman Reigns could have inserted that shit right there, and what can you say? You can't say anything. You can't. It's over. You're finished. It's like getting pantsed in school when your Johnson's is small and everyone sees it. You're finished.
Oh yeah. You can't say nothing after that.
You're done. So the same thing with Rollins. Everything Roman said was true. So what the fuck you gonna say? Oh, Roman, you're not here, dude. That narrative, we all know that by now. It's an old narrative. Old, finished.
Yeah, it's just like when the funny thing is, remember when freaking Roman Reigns called a part-timing bitch?
Yeah.
And it became a part-timing bitch.
I mean, they do that all the time. John Cena did it. Roman's doing it. I'm sure Seth will do it too. Listen, I'm not upset that Roman's not. Anyone would be dumb not to take that fucking schedule, okay? Anybody. It's not even about Roman's schedule. It's just nothing left for him to do with that championship.
Absolutely.
So who the fuck
nothing.
on?
Who's he going to defeat?
We got a worthless match with The Rock. That should have happened 2-3 years ago. At worst, last year. The latest for me was last year.
Yeah, that should have been as soon as he started the whole tribal chief shit. Yeah, the start 2-3 years ago. Yeah, this is about 3 years too late.
Like, you had WrestleMania 38. You had WrestleMania 39. You had those 2 WrestleManias. The Roman should have enjoyed beating The Rock and enjoying that tribal chief, like the undisputed tribal chief, for at least a year. And then he loses to Cody Rhodes, and we on the race, and then he goes off. He'll come back the feud with whomever as a babyface. It's simple booking. He ain't staying the heel once he loses the belt.
Honestly, I think what they should have did was have motherfucker The Rock go for the tribal chief moniker and just what they're probably gonna do, and I hope this is what they do to save their asses, is have Cody win at Elimination Chamber, win that belt, and then The Rock and him in at WrestleMania. But that better not be the main event. That better just be a match.
If The Rock's at wrestling, he's going to be in the main event, unfortunately.
Yes, let's deprive multiple young talents for the new talent of The Rock.
I mean, that just happens. It's The Rock. He's going to get the main event. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yay.
Honestly, I want The Rock to get squashed.
Honestly. I want him to get beat up like Goldberg.
I mean, it can't be a long-ass match anyway.
Yeah, he's going to get gassed by like 5 minutes in. So
Superman punch, 2 spears, done. You know what? We'll give The Rock something more. We'll give him a Superman punch, 2 spears, kick out, guillotine, done.
You know he's gonna have to maybe try to get a people's elbow in there. You know it. Just for the fact a people's elbow is gonna have to try to get up in there.
Oh, he can try it. See, that's the thing. He tries it and Roman spares him.
Oh yeah.
He does a little jump over once, and when he's bouncing around, Roman hits a spear then.
Yep.
He gets pinned, he kicks out right into a guillotine, goes to sleep, done. We'll say about 3 to 5 minutes. Give him the Goldberg treatment. Garbage. I'm hot.
That Goldberg match was
like Goldberg treatment.
Yeah, that match was dumb and pointless. Like
which one? I know actually, yeah.
Yeah, that match was bullshit and a waste of our time. Like, yo, get out of here, son.
You have people saying the aura, the atmosphere. I could give 2 fucks about aura and atmosphere. I care about booking. The fuck am I watching on this fucking 60-inch television of mine? Garbage.
Yeah, and then I wonder what's going to happen at Elimination Chamber, but I hope and pray to God that, again, we don't go, and still.
I mean, it'll probably be a winner's chamber to determine Rhea's opponent.
Yeah,
they might put Logan Paul in the Elimination Chamber because
they need to get that belt off of him.
Nah,
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about him.
He's probably not going to lose, but that's probably what they'll do.
He's not making the belt.
Roman's not going to be there.
Roman needs to be at Elimination Chamber. Like, first of all, Roman needs to be at Elimination Chamber.
Why would he need to be in Elimination Chamber? Who's he going up against in Elimination Chamber?
Who?
Roman.
Roman needs to be at Elimination Chamber, not in the Elimination Chamber. He needs to be at that joint, and he needs to wrestle fucking
That's
Cody.
what I said. That's what I'm saying. Not in the chamber. Like, who is he wrestling? Who is Roman?
He needs to wrestle Cody Rhodes.
No.
All right. Here's what I
would matter.
Do.
It wouldn't fucking matter if we wrestled Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber. It wouldn't matter. We already know the match that's happening at WrestleMania. So Cody going there and take another L?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It wouldn't even look right. Like, does this Rock match need the belt? No, but you tell me they're going to pin Roman Reigns about a month, and what he's going to do? Claim it's just so. Had he lost it last year and was still running around saying he's tribal, basically, had he lost last year and did every single thing he did this year without the belt, this Rock match would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have cared. I still wouldn't have watched it, but I wouldn't have cared. It's the fact that this match has the belt, and now is even more predictable than it would be without the belt. And again, There's a 0.1% chance The Rock wins. What happens if The Rock wins?
Oh God.
What
no,
happens?
it's gonna look equally as bad.
And if Roman wins, what is he gonna do? I told you guys, I'm the tribal chief. Throw up the ones, and he's gone for 6 months.
Yeah.
Rollins. Hey, Rollins. Hey, Seth. We need you to go down to Cody again, man. 0 for 4. I can't get a win. Nah, you can't get a win, man. We gotta go. We gotta give it to Cody, man. Don't worry, we got you, man. You got your match with Punk at SummerSlam.
And then my major problem with The Rock is, again, he's now a part of the TKO holding shit. So what's to stop this idiot from going, let's put me in the main event of all these pay-per-views?
I mean, truth be told, there's been a rumor that he's pushing to win the match.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
No.
Why do you think I brought up the fact of Rock possibly winning the match?
Oh God, that would be fucking great.
Would The Rock say he's a long-term gamer? So, he likes long-term booking?
Yeah.
It would be the same as John Cena. Remember that? He beat Cena.
Yeah.
He came back,
Give me just
won the title from Punk, beat Punk twice, and then lost to Cena. So what? He gonna beat Roman, hold championship for a year, barely on television, and then drop the belt right back to Roman? Nah, man, I ain't here for that, bruh.
It's nasty work.
Get him out.
This nasty.
Get him out.
Nasty.
Get him out.
Nasty.
Get him out. Bye-bye. Not gonna lie, I'm already tired of talking about this.
Can't hear you, Wafang.
We can't hear you, sir, if you're talking.
I am not talking. Now I am. Okay, first of all, I just want to put it out there. My sisters are mean. My wife is also mean. But shout outs to my sisters who are in the chat. They're some mean girls. I miss them though. You know, they're part of that. I miss that. Them just frying me up for days. Second of all, my wife is mean. Third of all, I just feel as though The Rock is going to ruin this, like how he ruined the DCEU, just terribly.
Yeah, I just said he ruined Hollywood. They not giving him no scripts at the moment, so he's like, "Well, shit."
And the funny thing is, the fucked up part is, I wonder if he ever wondered why John Cena gets more love and Batista get more love in Hollywood,
More
and
range,
he doesn't.
more diverse acting.
Yes. Did you know in The Rock's contracts, in all of his movies, he can barely get hurt? He's like Steven Seagal. He can barely get hurt in his movies. So
yeah, but also, I mean, let's
Plays
face
the
it,
same character.
The same character for like how long?
every time.
Outside that one role where he played gay, he's been like the same character for like every movie.
That he wasn't gay.
He was not
just
gay.
an idiot.
He wasn't gay.
Whatever
He
the
wasn't
fuck that
gay.
movie was.
He
It
was
was Be Cool
Be
with
Cool.
John Travolta, Uma Thurman.
Like a bush,
I'm
like
sure
a-
he's not-
You win enough to take my man. He was like,
And
how
there was
about
a
we
whole
just
music
sing
video.
more man-centric songs? He's like, what?
He was so confused. That movie was funny.
Well, that's his last like diverse role.
Yes, because
Ever since he's been Hobbs in Fast Five, he's been the same character in every fucking movie.
yeah, he's
Yep.
literally Steven Seagal now.
Oh, hold on. What was that other movie he was in? It was this is pre Kevin Hart. What was it Tooth Fairy? Wasn't that him?
Yes. That's his early days.
Yeah, early days.
That's
he was
before
Early
he
fine.
could
Rock, I actually really like I said, my favorite movie with him is like I think like one of his first two, The Rundown. Like I don't know why I really like that movie.
I also
And the
like
Rundown
Be
was
Cool.
fine. It's a guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah.
thing
Be
is,
Cool was just great to me.
It's funny because I liked The Rock in Fast Five. I thought that was a great role for him. The problem is he's been the same character in every fucking movie.
Yeah, the Fast Five, is that the one where he fell out the building and survived
Is
it?
that the one where he was in the cast and then he just broke it?
No, that
No,
was
no.
Fast 6 or
No,
7.
that's six. That's six. That's when I was just like,
Is that the one they
I
was
mean,
in space?
Fast was a fucking
That's 9.
garbage.
Yeah,
Fast 5
Fast.
is probably the
Wait,
best
which one is the one they had the dinosaurs?
I don't.
It was Fast versus the Land Before Time.
You know it's coming.
Or Fast the Fast Crew versus
You know it's
G.I. Joe.
coming.
The
Fast and
Fast
Furious
series
back in
needs to die.
time.
Or
No,
Fast
franchise
versus
needs to go downhill.
Transformers.
No
Yeah.
one dies in this franchise, by the way. Fast Five, everyone just magically lives.
Hey yo, remember how Gal Gadot's character is going to be coming back in the next movie? He was like, "I'm alive," and it's like,
Yeah.
stop.
Han, Gal Gadot, John Cena. I'm sure his character come back too.
Yeah,
Family.
family. Like, but seriously though, John Cena and Batista both have become so much better actors that it's not
Yes.
even funny at this point. John
Because-
Cena, in his contracts, it's literally you can tell John Cena is more of a comedic actor, hence why his roles are always fucking hilarious. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the trailer to Ricky Stenicki, but that movie looks like it's gonna be fucking stupid.
I mean, because John Cena has range.
Yeah,
He can play
then
the serious
Batista.
role.
yeah,
He
and
can play the serious role. Same with Dave.
yeah,
They can play the serious role.
yeah. You know, you can
John
tell
Cena
Dave
in
is
Fast-
better.
What was that? Fast 8, Fast 9, whatever
Yeah.
movie
Yeah,
he's a serious. I mean, he's basically the villain.
yeah. But
until he wasn't, as all
yeah.
these fast movies, as
Yeah.
all the fast movies are.
But literally in with the case of Batista going through his movie stuff, even just that movie where he was the cop Stuber. Why that movie was not the greatest, he still did good. And then even in Guardians of the Galaxy, you could tell Batista's a better actor. He improvised the "Why is Gamora" thing. You couldn't tell me when you first heard that shit, you was probably dying of laughter. I got one better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah. Like Batista has great range. He
Well,
has
that
good
joint,
acting range.
knock at the
Rock is just
I don't know if you guys seen that. You should probably go see that movie. That movie is actually really good.
the what?
Knock at the Cabin with Batista.
Oh.
So essentially Batista
M.
and
Night,
his
you mean
that
M.
was
Night
there.
Shyamalan? Okay.
Yes, but the movie's actually good because, like, you wouldn't guess it, but not to spoil it, Batista and the other 3 people that knocked at the cabin are really important, and the shit would actually get you a little bit. And I'm like, oh wow, this is actually a good movie from M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay.
That's not a decade.
M. Night Shyamalan.
But knock at the cabin. It's actually good.
I just want to know who is friends with The Rock. I know The Rock has to have some friends, a best friend.
Kevin Hart.
Besides Kevin Hart, The Rock has to have some friends. There has to have an actual friend that has to just not be kissing ass. Be like, hey, Dwayne, you said he fired his friends.
So The Rock, a couple of years ago, and this even said a lot, even by him, he kind of decided to tackle Hollywood differently. So he fired like a bunch of his PR team and all that shit.
No, his PR. I said his friends.
Yeah, okay. So The Rock fired a bunch of his PR team and his hype men, and decided that he needed new hype men, and paid him a lot of money to get him roles.
Bootlickers.
Then where he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But like, hey, Dwayne. So, you should probably, no.
And there is nobody in The Rock's camp that will say no. Probably his wife, ex-wife.
If she can't say no, because clearly that's why they keep still having kids.
They have another child.
Rock got like 5 daughters, 6 daughters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's right. And his current daughter is so bad at wrestling
that they made her the general manager at NXT.
And she tried. God, she tried, but I just don't know.
I mean, it's probably also because I know that she got glass kneecaps. So you know, like how there's the bronze kneecap, she's the glass kneecap because she keep fucking up her knees. She already had like 2 knee replacements. And I think she's like early 20s. I'm like, damn.
Girl, you need to get your knees fixed. You suck at this job called wrestling. Wait, is that say the Ronin on your shirt?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say Rise of Ronin doesn't come out for another month, boy. Get out of here.
What else we got?
Oh
Nothing.
no, we was just talking about
I'm
wrestling
so
and The
done
Rock
talking
and
about wrestling.
yeah, we literally was just going to talk about
Been
wrestling. That's why I
arguing
meant.
with geeks and clowns.
But yeah, I could say the future is looking a little bit annoying in wrestling, and as we know, Wildfang does not like to be annoyed. I almost said my real name out here. And so it's being stupid. No, but seriously though, the main points we talked about. But again, to go back to what's happening, I feel as though I still can't believe Vince McMahon is really this dumb and dumb enough to send text messages and actually leave paper trails. And I cannot believe that The Rock is quite possibly able to just put himself in matches. And mind you, if he says I want to win, he's a part of the board of directors. He's gonna win. So that's if he says I want to win. If I was a good person in the wrestling business, I'd be like, no, you can't win. That would fuck everything over. Shut up.
I wouldn't be surprised if next week or some shit we just see Kevin Hart coming out.
So the guest era ended like 10 years ago. Never again. The guest era was quite possibly the second worst era in WWE besides the Authority era, which was the worst era in all of WWE to me. Anybody remember those eras where they had a guest every fucking week?
Nope. Because I think that's also when I stopped watching WWE as well. Again, kind of like how I'm stopping now.
I don't remember exactly how long it was, where there was a celebrity on every fucking week, and they would book matches and do something on Raw.
The guest GM shit.
Yeah, the guest GM era. Yeah, there would be a celebrity every goddamn week. They would fuck it up, and they would make matches, and they would always normally be faces, and it didn't make any sense. Then, by the way, that was when Machine Gun Kelly was on live on air and got powerbombed by fucking Kevin Owens and had a man bun. So when he said he never had a man bun live on television, I was like, is this you in 4K? Everybody did this on Twitter. Like, you said you never had a man bun. This you in 4K. Literally, it happened multiple times. One person just put, hey, dog, delete this post. He had the money. I'll give you this money. Delete this. But yes. And then, again, the other worst era was the Authority era where they literally just kept interrupting matches and kept doing a bunch of shit, which made watching wrestling very aggravating to the point where I genuinely just stopped for a while. And then when the era finally came to an end, when Daniel Bryan won at WrestleMania, I was just like, maybe shut up. That was a long time ago. That was what, 34? I don't even remember. Like that. Yeah, that Authority era lasted for 2 goddamn years where Seth Rollins was the pawn and then Roman Reigns was the pawn. I mean, not Roman Reigns, fucking Randy Orton became.
Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, just a lot of bullshit. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm glad that shit's over. But this era is probably going to take the top. I don't know. And I'm just glad Vince McMahon is not in charge of anything, because I really, 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 really am glad that I no longer have to see Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. And I'm glad Goldberg got out because, yeah, motherfucker said, I was supposed to have one final wrestling match. I was like, with who? And who would actively give you a retirement match and then actually look good? It's probably going to look like that Undertaker match where you both failed miserably because y'all decided to wrestle each other a decade late. Jesus Christ.
I got nothing more, man. I'm exhausted.
I am also exhausted. I'm exhausted.
I am hungry.
Oh, yeah. I got to cook the din. Anywho, did anybody else have anything to say before we cut off?
Nope. Not I said the cat.
Not I said the cat. What are you talking about?
I am WWE'd out.
Hey, Spirit, I'm going to remove you from the stage because you are mean. Say no. I also have nothing to say besides the fact that Spirit, I have to come out. Spirit literally does the things that Vince McMahon did to her. It's actually not. I will catch you guys. to the next podcast. As my wife looked at me like I'm an idiot. And I also would like to thank my sisters for joining me on this podcast today. I love them. Do miss them. They also fried me up half of my own podcast. It's about to be my birthday, guys. You don't got to be mean. I'll catch you later.
See you later.